Xavier DeGroat is the president and CEO of the Xavier DeGroat Autism Foundation. He's joining us this morning on The Blend to talk about the goals for his foundation, as well as some of the accomplishments you've already made. Welcome to The Blend, Xavier.
Thank you. The goals of the Xavier DeGroat Autism Foundation is to manage families and children with autism to better have a life and potential they're needing to be reached in order to live independently later on. And one of the greatest accomplishments our foundation has developed is license plates for people with autism to register voluntarily at the Secretary of State's office, so police know how to pull them over appropriately by typing their code in right away.
And with that code, that can let somebody know that maybe the officer know that, you know, you're going to be overwhelmed by the police lights, right?
Absolutely. It can overstimulate them and create sensory overload anxiety attacks.
Right, and that can be the officer might not understand what's happening if they don't have that code to let them, and they might feel like they're being attacked, right?
For sure, yes.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So today we want to talk about a really cool event that's coming up. The Spartan Sports Supports Autism. What gave you the potential to create such an enormous event at MSU's Breslin Center? And special guest Coach Tom Izzo is going to be there, along with Coach Mel Tucker.
It given me very much a pleasure to be at practice football for the last 5 years through Coach Mark D'Antonio before he had left, and that made me network very closely up with a lot of administrative people in athletics there. And so we decided to move and shake and make that our very first fundraising event back in 2018, and now this is the second time we are holding this at the Breslin Center in the Izzo Hall of History. And if you would like to come, please go to eventbrite.com and register and order VIP tickets, which are $150, or regular for $50.
What's going to happen when people get there?
The first thing you'll do is just have a reception, and then you'll get an invocation. We'll start eating and presenting our nominations of awards for people in the community that have made a difference for people with autism and beyond.
Yeah. Talk about what you think you'd really like other people to understand about people on the autism spectrum.
I want people to understand that people with autism have very wide variety of skills that are not always seen by the nature of human beings, because we are different instead of being most commonly understandable by the general crowd because of our sarcasm, language skills differences, and our coping skills might be different as well, and not the most what we call normal. But I don't like to always say that, because it puts boundaries on people with autism, like they don't have the ability to do things like anyone else, and they do.
All right, thank you so much to Xavier DeGroat. Find out more information online, as well as tickets for the big event coming up.